price love, particularly when you're an ex-royal. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you as ever for your company today. It's lovely to have you. And a busy royal day once again with all the latest breaking royal news coming out of London. Now, this particular story centres on the budding romance at that time between Prince Harry and, of course, the budding cable TV actress Meghan Markle. If you recall, in 2016, Prince Harry popped over to Canada, to Toronto, to really kickstart the launch of his Invictus Games, something that's very close to his heart to this day. Now, what's emerged is a report which has been sourced, shall we say, and they provided the costs of those visits. Now, we're not suggesting in any shape or form anything untoward, but as you can see, it costs quite a lot of money to protect Prince Harry during that particular time. Now, to just clear up matters, let me explain. Prince Harry was afforded police protection as his time within the British monarchy. We'll recall, of course, that Prince Harry famously said during the Oprah Winfrey interview that once he decided to quit the British monarchy, his security was cut off too, and now he has to pay for it himself. Well, of course he does. That's his decision to leave the British monarchy. That's part and parcel of the job. But what's really angered a lot of people over here is the extreme cost, of course, each time he decided to flip over to Canada to obviously set up the games and, more importantly, liaise and meet up with his budding romance. Now, as I've said before, it's really difficult for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle now because they've opened a true can of worms. As we told you last week, when Meghan was busy celebrating that victory against the tabloid newspaper, the Mail on Sunday, the Mail Online, and of course the Daily Mail, I told you on this channel they would start to look into every facet of that romance, their lives together, and exactly where their money goes. You know, no stone will be left unturned because they feel they've been wronged. Now, as I say, we like to be impartial here on the channel, and we're presenting both sides. Whichever way you look at it, she has had 2 victories against the tabloid newspaper. But moving forward for both Harry and Meghan, things are not going to become easier because when they reveal things like this, the £250,000 cost attached to security, this simply angers people over here in the United Kingdom, as I'm sure it does over in Canada. But more than that, it's particularly damaging to the monarchy because it highlights the fact how much exactly does it cost to protect somebody of his level at that point. And then they decide to also look and think, are they getting value for money? Well, as it happens, no, because obviously Harry decided very shortly after getting married and, of course, moving into Frogmore Cottage in Windsor, that they didn't like the life of the British monarchy anymore and decided, first of all, to go back to Toronto, Canada. These particular stories will, of course, rise and rise, and they really do need, in fact, for the British monarchy to be put a lid on, because this will, as I say, become rather damaging, particularly in the 21st century, and particularly when there's so much bad feeling sometimes worldwide for the monarchy. Now, for Her Majesty the Queen, this is just another nail in a very difficult piece of wood for her to deal with. And of course for Prince Harry and Meghan, once again it's rather bad publicity rather than positive publicity that they perhaps hope for after, of course, celebrating that win against the tabloid. I'll let you know exactly when I know more how this will play out, but as ever, do let me know what you think about this particular story in the comments below. Is this really just cruel digging up of the past, or indeed should we be being told exactly how much money it was costing each time Harry went over to visit Meghan in Canada? Neil Sean in the heart of London.